Easy call, what do you miss call? Guys, get a kill outside my box. Just wait for the zone to rotate. Sleep paralysis. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, bro. Sleep paralysis. Shit, sounds freaky shit. Yo, we gonna look up, bro. I'm hella high up. Double distance than any normal player. Okay, we're gonna have double the HP, bro. Or 300 HP. Jose with the follow, appreciate your boss. Doing a training. Damn, you don't got your tournaments PZ or what? You got a max pull, brother. I'm gonna go straight forward, to be honest. With Fizz, not jump, and just stand. And bro, I got shot last second. Still 250 HP. I feel like every team is bragging out this tournament. Oh, what's that? Ooh, I can't fix this headset, bro. It's just broken. That's so boom. Try to put tape it back together, but it's not gonna work. I think I need to get more tape. I got the most like bitchy ass Scotch tape I have, bro. Okay, shut up, man. Come on. Oh, you know. We know. You go back towards vending, bro. It's just always constantly looking at me, man. Alright. GG, bro. First game, man. Thirty-three points. Who's got hella points on my friend list? Yo, what's up? There we go. Now points finally display. First going so weird. I generally didn't know if I was going to turn or not. Well, obviously. Probably switch skins. Why can't I hit nobody, bruh? Everybody's just like blinking. Hey, how many real tournaments keep playing? Keep like 7 games, or is it more? Is it 11? Wait, it's 2-hour tournament though, so I think it's 7 or 8 games you can play. But wait, reload games are also shorter, so there has to be. You have to be able to play more than 7. Dude, Dragon Shotgun, not gonna lie, I don't want that in a tournament. But I mean, maybe I'll take it over the fucking combat, I'm not gonna lie. I got the most cooked loadout chat. Hey, W1.2K Lexa, let's go. Oh, zone game chat? Fuck it. Bandies now. Out of here. Get this ring. That guy comes back, bro. Cap though, basically. So fuck it. Pretty good spot. Lock in. I'm not locked in game. Here you go. Says you random kid. Says do be refilling, bro. Oh, give me that blue shotty. Love how the pointer is playing glitch. These ain't even my points for real, bro. Because I played one game. What are you talking about? And also, how do I tell you, bro? You play console tournaments, you can't even fall. Like, lock it on your console, kid. I don't know what to take, the burst or the combat. Okay, I'll pick up these again. I like these. Wow, Mr. Stronger than him, bro. You got 600 freaking. Oh, fuck out of my lobby, kid. Don't ever try to contest me again. Alright, I gotta start going. The chisel chat. What a random kid to go. What a random place for that kid to come though. I can't beat this little shots though. What's up, Minty? You're at 75 nights. I'm at 39 right now. But this is my second game. I kind of started late. I have like a point bug, so they're going to show up individually every game. I think. Nice spike. I got no fizz again. Let's come out of fizz in shockwaves, bro. Fizz shockwaves is so mad in this. Yeah, only one right now, okay? Do a tournament. We're gonna be down to it. Top 24, yeah. Bro, we have such bad rotates from here. Like, we gotta get it. I mean, we don't have to get up right, yeah. So, fuck it. Yeah, that worked perfectly. We got in. It's gonna be a max pull watch. Grab trying to exit like today, dude. want to spread this kid up, that's great, man. If we get pulled, we gotta go immediately. We'll go, we're fishing now. He's gotta get 175 meters, not bad. Really sure I'm with like nomads here, man. We need to get a kill. Wow. No, my guns were reloading, bro. GG's. Bro, if my SMGs weren't reloading there, man. You get 2 points per elimination? Yeah. What even is placement? I mean, it's like, what's the points at? Well, you can get 60 points towards the win. Wow, this so what you got. That's actually so weird. Man, it didn't let me get the fucking brick, bro. I'm just sitting in that box. I would have been out too. Like, instead I'm looking for the fucking brick, bro. What casket are you talking about? You mean the one that Vince started, kid? Dude, this guy's running like it's his own. This guy's running like it's his own fucking life, bro. How does he have so many mats? Just run, kid. Oh, God. That's good, bro. Get you, Luca. My kids. No, I'm playing a film right now, bro. Yeah, I gotta get 5 for 5 and not lose it this time. I need to stick on wood a lot more, bro, if I get keyed. Can't be going running through my metal and shit. All the brick on the top is so good. I'll be in zone long enough to be honest, bro. I stay in zone all game. I didn't carry a fucking Bizberry, bro. Genuinely what I need right now. Bizberry's actually OP. Ooh, Senti, bro, that's what I'm talking about, kid. The gun's crazy. Make it here, double slap juice. I think that gets me shield too. With my bad shots. I think from here we can go to Leon, man. I think that we play these zones, bro. I think I just wait for like whatever it's gonna turn into 6 zone and just go inside circle. wherever it is. For this instance, we're going to Elite Armory. Taikicha. Tell Savage to hop on. He's gonna tell Brody again. Why do I keep getting chests without weapons? Who is just shifting there, bro? You're such a weirdo. I'm getting keyed by some random too, man. My game breach ball. That matter, I don't know what I was gonna do. Also, if the kid comes from the other side, I'm fucked. Cracking the guy, giving the good loadout for like the one time? Or they're back to this SMG? I guess it's, you didn't get the combating comp done. Or like give it to you at least. Hello. Let's go woods. Out. 14 builds, like guys just getting targeted, bro.
Yo.
Even is that? Hello?
Hello?
Isaiah?
Oh, this guy.
Hey, you Zach?
No, why would that be me? What's that?
Give me in that box, boy! Dude, I just had to fucking... I just had to bow that out, bro. Which clip that? Love when my builds don't play. It's cool, bro. What, 15? Come on.
You have to go to work soon?
Hey, sort of. Tell me if you're gay. Kill them first. Let's go. We got third party right away. Hey, not bad. Second place. What's up, Jace? If it helps, I think Qual's 122 or 125. All right, now. Yeah, let's say Qual's not going to 125. But... Hey, we're kind of close to Qual. I mean, it probably went up since that message. That was a good game, though. This guy on my friend list has 31 kills. That's been 10 down. Pigeon's keying way too hard, bro. I told him to join the call. I've got a 9th, 11th, and a 2nd. I don't get that many kills. I mean, dude, this should, dude, Pigeon should be in qual by Pigeon should be in top 300 right now. Oh, yeah, outside of it. It's crazy. You watching Central, boy, or what?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the tournament while I'm watching Central. That sounds amazing. I'm gonna leave Central up on the screen there.
What rank you have to be for the tournament?
Consecutively, but instead of regional FNCSs, this is actually going to be FNCSs including land.
To be honest, no idea.
If you take a look at Acorn's land performances, unfortunately for him, you know, Globals hasn't necessarily worked out. He didn't get top 10 there, so that's why that his streak is kind of broken here on this specific stat. But Bolts himself,
just so this
9 top 10s in a row if you include land. So not only is Bolts kind of performing online and in regional FNCSs, but he is also.
How do you get my
doing it
reload
on
rank up?
land. So right now, Acorn and Bolts, man. constantly finding themselves into the top 10, and that is why we kind of take a look at this duo to potentially go ahead and win this.
How do I add this scene?
Disgusting. Disgusting. Thank you for that, Vivid. Again, when you look at it like on paper, it's just like this is one of the greatest duos of all time. That's crazy. From one greatest duos of all time to another, there was a name on there in that first graphic, Pollo, which takes me back because we got to talk about Peterbot and Pollo. I mean, you know,
Window capture.
right? Like sometimes we go from
Add a new one.
Pollo basically winning everything from
Select.
over the course of a year.
Which Google Chrome? Wrong one.
Taking a step back and having like a mid-level
I'll be right back.
performance is us all kind of having question marks, but then we go to Summit and Pollo's like, and they watch this. And then
Oh, there you go.
it's back. They're back. We have prime Peterbot and Pollo, Kelly.
Are they back or have they never gone anywhere? Yes, I know that they did not have the Major 1 performance, but that's just Peterbot and Pollo building up the script, building up the story, because obviously you can't just have them dominate again. We already saw that in Chapter 4. So Peterbot and Pollo, they had to make everyone question, are they here? Are they going to be bringing their A game? And of course they have, not just at the Summit land, but to show up to the Reload Elite Series 4th qualifier, late, missing one game, and to still come out on top is absolutely insane. There's a reason that there's so many compilation videos of other pros saying who
That's
the
actually pretty
best
good.
player is, and it's always Peterbot, and Pollo also proving himself as well. But this is the performance that we saw from the Major 1 final, definitely going to the way of Peterbot, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Peterbot, his performance there on the regional FNCS of Major #1, he picked up more eliminations, he dealt more damage. I mean, pretty much everything was kind of going into Peterbot's favor. But what makes this duo so scary, and what's kind of come out into the limelight is, Kelly was kind of talking about, Zeke was kind of talking about, that Summit performance from Pollo kind of proved that this duo
Wow.
is
Not,
no
uh,
longer really one-sided. I feel like at one point it felt
Fucking weirdo.
like Peterbot show, but Pollo has kind of found his groove in this duo to where he can also kind of come out into the limelight and find his own.
So what?
Like, this is gonna be the
I
stats
need to be
breakdown
gold
for
or
Major
higher
1
to
Summit
play.
specifically.
Correct.
You can see it here. I mean, Pollo was kind of, edging out in
even
terms of
gold in
eliminations.
Reload.
He had more eliminations. It was pretty comparable.
What rank am I in
the damage
Reload? Oh,
dealt,
I'm not even
But obviously,
lower.
the biggest asterisk, the biggest exclamation point here on these difference in stats was just these solo
Trying to
clutch
decide if
wins
I
from
wanna
Pollo
just
himself. I mean,
watch
112 total points that he was
Grand
able to go
Finals
ahead and pick
on
up
stream or
himself there.
off stream.
Pretty
I
much
don't know if I want to
carried
even go
him
live
and
yet.
Peterbot to
I may
that
just go
second
live later
place
tonight
at
and
Summit. So this duo,
let
what
it
makes them
test
scary
and
is
stuff.
obviously they are both playing to the
Wow.
That is so gay. Like you're just running, bro.
like whatever. But even if one of them is not on
Fuck
the
yourself, dumbass.
easily carry the bait, he still can just place so high.
Yeah, bro. Like spawn me at the middle of the fucking map, bro.
They're having a
These spawns are so dog shit, dude.
That's very, very rare.
It's almost impossible, right? I mean, oh man, we'll have to see how they decide to perform today. But again, they have qualified. They've got nothing left to prove. So we'll have to see what kind of form they're in or how they're feeling on the day. The last duo to talk about here.
I'm just dead. Reload has the works mechanics, bro. What's the point of rebooting, dude? Once you reboot, like reboot me away from people. What the fuck even is that, dude?
They have kept things interesting this season without a doubt.
Shitty ass reload, bro.
The Heat, and this was pretty much the talk of the
Like
town.
dead ass shitty ass reload,
We
man.
were supposed to see Veno and Agers versus
Fucking
Peterbot and
ridiculous.
Pollo. And right before, we were kind of expecting.
I died down immediately. I'm getting chased down like 30 seconds later. Like, dude.
Actually go over to Heat Wave Harbor to kind of try to qualify out of Heat, and yeah, it was successful.
Central's so ass. This shit's so ass.
Because Shadow and Virgo, unfortunately, in a heat prior to them, did not qualify to finals through their own heat. So Venom and Agers were like, well, wait a minute, Shadow and Virgo are kind of on the verge of potentially not qualifying the finals. If we make it to finals,
You're not gonna watch that stream, Zach, or something?
Heat Wave,
You said?
out of Heat Wave, then maybe we'll get it uncontested. Shadow and Virgo then qualified, so then Venom and Agers were back to the drawing board. They're like, well, now where do we go? Oh, maybe we just go over to Golden and contest Booga and Braids. But that one was kind of like short-lived. So now it's been like 3 days
Why you
in
got
terms of the
the,
time lapse here. And they've
broadcast
switched
so
drop
big?
spots 3 times. And eventually, Venom and Agers
Yeah, it
have
seems like
kind
it's
of
big.
ended on marking
Nah.
Talk
to gameplay. Yo, most followed. Thank you for the rose.
Drop spot to be coming into this week.
Appreciate you, boss.
That being said, I feel like there is a big asterisk on this because there's 2 other teams already landing at Latte Lane.
Dude, I died once. I haven't died once early in this tournament. That's my first time dying like early. That shit's so ass.
Me, it's like Veno and Agers. Surely there is going to be something up there.
Yeah, definitely the way to play reload is save your whole 3 lives and then play endgame.
To be going to a POI.
I mean, I wasn't trying to find anyways at the beginning. I just
Like, are they gonna kind of
low-key
keep
putting
going
the thing on
around
the screen.
playing different spots? Can't wait to see.
It's interesting. interesting because if you watch Fact City streams and you hear Vino talking to him, there's definitely some kind of master plan going on in the background, and it got leaked that, you know, the whole contention over at Sinister. Oh, well, it was never his plan to land at Sinister, and who knows if that itself is mind games that he's playing, but I have to agree, and I think a lot of people agree.
You should watch part of this.
Someone like Vino is not going to be
Watch
allowing
pretty
himself to be triple.
FNCS, why wouldn't you?
And as far as some of the scrims that we got to see at Latte Landing,
Watch Party NAC Grand Finals, run max ads, bro. I got you.
But they did have some issues against them. So that is, you know, definitely not a situation that I think Veno is going to allow to be put into, especially when you have someone like
You should make a Twitch, get affiliate, name it like Fortnite Broadcast 2, or like whatever this channel's called. And then you could be like, or name it like Fortnite NAC Broadcast, and then just copy and paste our broadcast and run 22.5 minutes of ads. And be like ad free in the title.
It's gonna suck.
Bro, I could deadass, bro, affiliate's so easy, kid. I mean, it depends if I want to grind it. Like, dude, I mean, to be honest, you can get affiliate on any account you want as long as you do. I mean, I would genuinely run balloons. And then you would hit that shit.
Bro, I haven't played Balloons in so long.
I'm saying, like, if you're genuinely like a new streamer, you just wanted to hit affiliate, bro, that's like your best way to go. Unless it's patched now. Well, not patched, but like unless people don't watch balloons anymore. Which I doubt
3
it.
viewers is the easiest. I just met with this method. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you know.
Nah, I'm saying without even doing the method or anything.
I think the followers is what takes the longest.
Nah, that's why you would play balloons. Balloons everybody follows. And if you're playing with people on balloons, they'll follow instead. Some of you come back every day. They'll come back every day. You got to film out for dying early that one game, bro.
So we'll have to see if Boogan Braids can kind of handle the pressure in the early game. That being
Do I want to do it? I'm in a trim right now, dog. Sorry, but can't.
Why is my ping so bad? My ping's been so bad recently.
Did you hear bad? Did you hear Fortnite's gonna start giving ping based off skill? The better you are, lower ping, the higher you are. Or should it be the opposite? The worse you are, the lower the ping, and then the better you are, the higher the ping. So they can balance out people. Do you think that would help you?
Bro.
If they put ping in 120 ping and then
I
you...
can't take walls. I don't know how to take walls.
They won't be able to take your walls, no? Because they'll be on 120 ping. I'm in 4th place right now? Yes, sir. Who's gonna tell this guy Diamond, bro? I'm top 100 though. Oh damn, so Pigeon's gonna be hard 0. Wow, bro.
Literally, they didn't play any div cups together. They formed right before opens for Major 2. But this is Muzz and Rise. Muzz, the 3-star champ, or I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess so, right? If you base it off skill, the better you, the worse.
And then of course with Rise, who's just been
Maybe
around for
worse.
so long, has proven himself.
So he would get hard 0 down.
When he played with the Omzo and has stuck around.
That's tough, kid.
They did just form recently. They are contested on this center map split, which isn't necessarily the best place to be, but I just can't count them.
I'm never playing a tournament without my Booms Monkey again, Zach.
Bro, I would never want to play a tournament with those. I'm not gonna lie.
In terms of those 3 majors in trios, like he didn't
Dap me up, kid.
but we didn't see him in Global Championship. We didn't see him in Major 1 Finals, and I mean, unfortunately, did not see him.
I'm too fast for him most of the time, anyways.
It's
Relax behind.
Rise kind of returned to
What you up to, little bro Diamond?
And listen, NAC is so cool because we have already kind of talked about some players like Veno, who have of course kind of moved over to NAC.
I heard you're gonna co-host this watch party with Zach in a little bit.
Pioneer of it all, man. Moving all the way over.
That's what Zach was telling me.
Obviously, Zeke, we kind of regard him as one of our own at this point, but I feel like it's always important to remind everybody that
The QX Diamond NAC Grand Finals watch party. Holy shit, cinema.
Yeah, we definitely claim Muzz as our own. I would claim he's my best friend. Anyway, let's talk about
Damn.
another duo. Let's take a look at our second page of our lobby list, though. That was looking
You need
like one of
14,
the
yes,
first
it's a-
duos to highlight for you here.
It's an actual tournament.
Ritual and Cold. Look at these shining faces.
I think you could maybe. Actually, never mind. You definitely could not put them either.
Kelly, this has got to
Could
be
you do the
this
14?
has to be their major.
Nah, this tournament's for money.
Those 6 spots. It has to be.
I mean, if you're looking at everyone's top 5 list, there is a name that is on everyone's, and it is definitely Ritual and Cold up there. Which to think that
Bro,
you
no
we got to see
break?
just a taste of them at the start of Chapter 7, where they briefly just played for like a week or two before disbanding, and to see them reform once again, there was a moment where I didn't know necessarily how they were going to be performing together, but obviously it's Cold, it's Ritual. Cold has proven himself to be able to pull out these incredible solo clutches, but I also want to speak on Ritual because in Heat we saw Cold go down early in this moment, and it was Ritual the one that was able to solo clutch it out. And honestly, Cold is regarded as one of the best fraggers, one of the best players in the world, but I think honestly often Ritual is overlooked because of that. So to see him be able to shine, prove himself with a player like Cold is exactly what I want to see out of this duo.
Bro,
And then to come
I'm being
with
such
that
a rat
success,
right now.
getting that
Holy
last
cow, it's
Div Cup
funny.
win as well. They're definitely in a great
Get the fuck out of there.
position.
The most bitch made move ever, bro. I don't go fuck.
We kind of saw Cold and
Not
Ritual
finding shit.
together, right?
Oh, he's on my back already.
He first and then he 15th there at the Global Championship. Of course, that was in trios, but kind of returning to being teammates here is probably something that happened pretty naturally for these two guys. So very excited to kind of see how this one pans out this weekend. That being said, the player development for Ritual, I feel like a lot of people kind of underestimate, because if we're talking about trios and kind of like the performances from last year, Ritual was somebody who was getting a lot of flack from everybody kind of online and fans of theirs.
Really here, bro. I got this Fortnite broadcast in my ear.
Ritual taking the time to go ahead and grind his mechanics out, and like we just saw there, the solo clutches have been happening. The mechanics are now there for Ritual. So paired up with Cold once more. Very excited to kind of see if they can bring it home this weekend.
Yeah, it's really interesting you guys bring that up, right? I don't know why the community continues to just like dump on Ritual like he's a goat of the game. Like I think he's just one of those players that's just so secretly, sneakily good. And like, oh, he's not
He's
playing
alright.
skill. Oh, but he's like top of the leaderboard. What's going on here? It's 'cause he's good. Leave him alone, all right?
When you're compared to Peterbot and Cold, they say that the tallest mountains cast the deepest shadows. It is very hard to be able to outshine someone like that, but it's Ritual. He has proven himself, so I don't think necessarily that it's, you know, there's a reason why.
If I do bad in this term game, I gotta call it, bro.
He's proven himself.
It's true.
Karen from Reload Trainees.
Shadows when I walk behind Jacob PR. Let's talk about some more duos. The 3 more I'm going to toss your way before we start to get into the action, because it's close. Let's talk about Clix and Rapid. Clix coming out really strong here in May.
When I fight him, I'm gonna send my reboots for
Sense of confidence. I feel like it's the Clix of
Ringen, and then once you die once, you're just dead infinitely, bro.
Now with Rapid,
Depending on your spawn, like, bro, my luck would be getting spawned at this edge and then circles over here,
really in that context of like Clix is Clix again. It's the Clix
and then I'm just like dead.
grown to know and love and see compete. He's back.
He's back in. Where has he gone? No. Listen, Clix and Rapid. I mean, Clix got second place last year. You know, it's understanding that was a trios competition, and it's been quite a while since then. But Clix has been a top competitor, and even coming off of the FNCS Pro-Am win, it's definitely a little bit of a snowball. But I will say, at the start of them teaming up together, it was a bit questionable how they were going to be doing. And then slowly we got to see that their fighting got a lot better. Their synergy was definitely starting to evolve as well. And they were kind of able to fight everyone off of Shaken Sanctuary. Being able to claim that POI uncontested is a huge feat in itself.
Got that break.
But the big thing for me was for them to come into Heats, Clix pulling out some great games himself to prove that he's able to pull out some solo clutches as well. And then honestly, the issues that we've had with Clix in the past have revolved around his early height takes, and he has done such a good job over the last few months.
Clix is him again, bro.
He can evolve
You
and
believe it?
where he falls a little
Bro, game should start any minute now, no? Wait, 5 minutes? Fuck, oh no, I thought it started.
Like the end game and how he's kind of been playing. And I remember kind of tuned into one of Clix.
I got up at like 8:10, bro, today in the morning.
He himself was kind of like, yeah, listen,
I've been up early, kid.
can't take fight early. I mean, listen,
Watching EU.
he himself kind of being self-aware, kind of throwing it out there. You know, we have worked through some of these higher ground
Why'd
things
you
that
wait
we
so
have
long
been
to go
doing.
live
Kind of
then?
knows what works, but
Because I wasn't streaming that, I was just watching it. I'm tired, I was tired in the morning.
pretty much everybody in the community kind of throws that.
I had to get my energy up. I had to get my energy up, now I got my energy up, Zach.
Clix appears to be a
Uh.
more
I don't know if I'm
confident
gonna
player
stream
when he has now being
watching
teamed
these
up with
things
Rebel.
anymore.
So
It's
just switching up the duo there.
kinda
Apparently
useless.
It's changed the dynamic greatly for Clicks. He feels just a lot
They and me, bro. Then just
play a
play.
bit more loosely.
Just run customs. Why even watch them?
Play more confident.
Just have it at your
I'm
back.
gonna just watch it and then
Kind of go
do
their
customs as
way
soon as
this
it's
weekend,
over.
uncontested, feeling confident.
Honestly, if I were you, I would have run customs at 30, bro. That's when this tournament ends.
Yeah, man. I really
Nobody's
like
gonna
Rapid.
call.
I feel like Rapid is just a player. He doesn't
So then everybody's gonna run over to
he
customs.
constantly, like, amplifies that
I mean, at that point, you just watch that tournament in the background, bro. You know?
space to flourish and
Or you're
to
streaming.
grow and to just better themselves. So
You're just gonna be wasting your time just watching it straight up.
two last duos. We got
So if you have it up, you could have your.
Higgs, who's now paired up with Curve, right? So we have an FNCS champion.
Or
We've
thing-
got Higgs.
where's-
Where's Batman Mask? But now they're
I mean, you're gonna be spectating reload anyways if you think about it.
the Rise
Might as well do two birds, one stone, bro.
Install him not that long ago, get a crazy solo clutch, like 18 elimination victory royale. And
Dude, my best keep being ass. Like, I'm so. Like, what am I doing, bro? I have no
this
brick.
has got to be a match made in heaven, no?
Definitely, and you know, like Venno, when he first picked up Curve, I think a lot of people were very curious, but obviously Venno saw something that a lot of people haven't seen Curve as he's developed as a player, and to see now Higgs also see that as well, teaming up with him since the start of this season, and having like hot and cold performances as far as Div Cups go, but getting the final victory royale of their heats feels pretty good, and what's got to feel even better is their spot that they're landing over in Lifty Lodge has a bit of a boost as far as the spawn rate goes for the blue POI.
Think this kid's gonna hold a grudge against me?
They are prioritizing that mythic pistol that lands near them. I'm not too certain, Vivid, if that's going to be in their hands every single game, but they definitely have a lot of potential success just by.
You just learned that Higgs is Batman Booga? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I'm happy that you kind of brought up the mythic pistol. I feel like we are going to be keeping our eyes peeled in the early game because as we do know,
You're so garbage,
landing in
holy
close
cow.
proximity to another one of those
Yeah,
bombs-
Diamond just learned that Higgs is Batman Booga, bro.
These guys kind of took to the socials
No
to make
way,
sure
that's
the word was
crazy.
out there,
I mean,
Higgs himself
but he didn't. He probably watched Fortnite like chapter 5, and then
You guys know
he didn't hear anything about him. So that makes sense. That's funny that you didn't know. Yo, you and this cocky sarcasm, bro, that you have.
Honestly, it's a smart name change. It's hard to do anything branding with that kind of.
How would you have done that? I mean, that's Mr. Bossy Boss over here, bro.
And letting Higgs know, hey, this ain't OCE, but I'll let you guys kind of at home to read into that one just a little bit further. But yeah, very interested to kind of see how this one pans out.
They're gonna shoot me.
It's a great opportunity for us to go ahead and kind of pan the conversation over to Queasy and Victor V, because obviously this is a big move, a big investment out of Queasy himself.
Wasted about.
Great IGLs of
You built there, I'm not gonna lie.
now he's going to be paired up with the young gun of Victor V.
Now, listen, they have currently on the map, they are
Nice.
uncontested, and there's been a few moments where it looks like they might be contested, but they potentially.
I only have one aid left. I'm kind of fucked here, dude. I need one refresh.
At the start, and something that we talked about during rehearsal.
That means bad on fiber, because then I have 100 HP right here, bro.
Land on
my gosh.
Queasy and Victor V. Now, I don't think that's gonna
Dude,
happen.
if Pigeon would have actually like joined my call, I would have told him.
That's gonna happen. But to see Victor V and Queasy right now primed up in this position, and we can already see that the mythic pistol is in their hands.
And also points in this tournament, Diamond. Usually you only get like 10 points off placement, because I know you played one. This one you get like 60 points off placement, bro. It's all placement based. You don't wanna not get placement, you know? And kills are only worth 2 points, so never fight. Never fight, always get placement.
Global champ. This is just a recipe for success.
What's crazy though, right? Coming out of the
I might like I would have started this tournament early or on time, I would have called it too.
up top late.
And if I cared enough to actually like
Swerve wasn't too far behind him, but
actually I don't know if I would have called it, but I mean depending on how many points.
Would have been on when it started, I would
I
have
think
called
what's
too,
kind of crazy
man.
about this is sometimes we see
Sunyan.
stats kind of inflated because he's, if you win the first game and you play from higher ground, you don't necessarily take a lot of damage. So usually we see this number pretty high. But actually, we
Oh my God.
played all 5 games in heats, and Victor V still managed to maintain that high of a damage ratio. So again, these guys are going to be looking pretty scary coming into the weekend. I'm excited to see what they can do.
Well, again, that's just a taste. Right, that's just, all we talk about is 10.
I feel like we're going my shield.
10. There's so many more things,
All good, though.
so many more storylines all colliding here in major numbers.
We're in a better spot now, but
Excited about this.
we have no nades, we're still fucked.
Today, 6 games tomorrow. Competition is about to kick off, so let's go say hi to your casters to get it started. This is going to be a
great day, Monster. Thank you to Kelly, Vivid, and Zeke for breaking it all down. What's at stake? The storyline's coming in. But 12 games start here with day one.
Yeah, definitely. And we already know that there are some teams that are uncontested, lingering around the map. And for the most
I got 40 builds in the old one now.
duos here don't have as much on the line. Most of them already have their global spot called.
Where is that kid?
Yeah, so this is gonna be
Ooh, I'm dead.
those 16
Damn, I'm blind as a bat.
spot secured, which means in theory there could be a chance that the qualification spots drop all the way down to
Dick, I'm blind as a bat, bro.
That may not be exact, but it goes to show the level of play here. The battle bus is ready, so are we, so let's jump right in.
Yeah, how many games are there in this tournament?
Alright, Jacob, we're here. Major 2 finals.
Today's
All
6
of
and
these
tomorrow's
weeks
6,
of
right?
competition is leading up to this. The
You
drama
fragging out, bro?
needs to be true. Veno
Inside
and
one, like,
Angels
pop-up
are
game.
for the triple contested
You said what?
safe landing. Talk about
Today's
a
6 and tomorrow's
strategy
6,
here
right?
today. All in all,
Oh, I'm about to talk about-
the
I'm talking about the tournament, bro.
means that we are in for quite an exciting weekend.
Yeah, coming into
I gotta sit back and play controller now. No cap.
While I was streaming, he said I'm either landing latte or
Is it normal FNCS? Like NAC, yeah?
To an update.
It's actually like Burns, you know?
Crazy. Why would Veno, probably one of the smarter players in the game, with Agers, who's
Lacey
proving to
didn't
be
call,
one of
bro.
the best players in the game as well, willingly put themselves
Yeah.
into a triple contested fight, but you can see how it already is shaken down. Veno
We gotta change
and
skins, bro. I'm
Agers
getting targets
see
from that
contested on
purple
one
skin.
side of the map, while the other two duos go head to head on the other.
Probably the birdie
Yeah, I
skin
had the
for
pleasure of
me.
meeting Madden at the last in-person event, and you know what? He was just surging with confidence as a new player, finally getting his, his reps in against the best of the best in these major set lobbies. It just seems like he's kind of finding his footing. So Chance and Madden here finding a nice set of early eliminations. I don't think anyone was expecting them to wrap that one up that fast, but it sets them up for success now.
Yep, but I think they gotta know.
Wait, that was a triple con?
Definitely going to be crucial. You see
Right.
see on the outside, there is some distance, so him and Jojo Fish.
So you watching, kid?
Look over and get some third
Yeah, I'm
parties.
watching.
And every
Was that a triple con at that PR? Like Chance and Madden killed the team there, right? Lee, you said?
Oh, yeah, triple A, right, right.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, because they thought.
Clicks gave up the building he was landing at, and Yamzo and Zeke are landing at.
Yeah, you didn't call after paying somebody 50K.
All landing on that left side of the building.
Yeah, I was
Like, guy you land. Lane obviously is like, yeah, whatever. Probably was never gonna call Lane. Didn't follow Grand 7 ZS, bro, with the best player on West.
also when their draw spot completely frees themselves, but give this a second. Yeah,
They try to get some people banned on West, but then they really couldn't.
OG pinned up against the wall.
Yeah.
Here don't
I mean, on
though, so this is a pretty tough
Europe,
beat as
two teams got banned 10 minutes before the tournament today.
This can go either which
It was
way.
actually pretty crazy.
QTCD ends up finding his angle, and there, just like that, they get their 2 eliminations. So
Where's this kid? I'm blind as shit. Oh, he's way above me.
player feed there. 44 teams remaining. 6 teams have already fallen. That drop map that gave us a little sample of what was to come was no joke. So many teams have already fallen.
Yeah, judging off that same drop, you have Queasy, Victor V.
I did switch my weapon, bro.
That's not necessarily the worry for.
Bro, I switched my weapon so late and I started with him.
Higgs and Kerr. Maybe Josh and Eham so surprising contesting this side of the map, but now that it seems that the dust has settled,
Oh, I'm fucked.
are rooted up. They have relatively good full loadout.
Yeah, just a guy with 150 HP.
Somewhere else, but it's
Alrighty.
they're gonna fly under the radar as of now.
Well, Veno and Agers didn't get the drop exactly the way they probably thought it was going to go. Again, considering Chance and Madden finish up their elimination super fast, that means Veno and Agers have to fight a fully healthy and well-positioned Madden and Chance there on the other side. Meanwhile, a workplace set up for 9 and Moneyman here. They have Void's Jace in the line of sight here. Has to be careful.
Get me the fuck out that game, bro. Holy shit.
In terms of Fnatic and Moneymaker, south of where they're currently at, they take that kind of island, that shoreline, whatever you want to call it. They
They've
learn
never
way
touched
up,
controller.
being contested to uncontested, and already they have some tricks up their sleeve. And I only see Jace as of now. Liam isn't too close by. The slurp truck is still there, so if Jace does take some early
This is like a lurk down.
potentially try to heal up when he's going towards the garage, right into Moneymaker, and this one is definitely.
How did they fuck that up?
First shot is gonna hurt onto Jace. Eventually,
What's up, kid?
drop.
I'm
So Moneymaker
selling, bro.
flying already with the sneak
Picking.
Yeah, how do you say bring to aggro?
Both aim down sight
Being
with
too
that shot.
aggro.
You
Bro
saw
did not
it
see me
from
play.
200 HP down
How about your kills, bro?
to 30. That was just the
What?
openers.
How about your kills? You're playing too aggressive.
Buddy, the only kills I ever got was a win.
Drop spot here.
Yeah, but look at the placements, and why aren't you getting good placement games?
This up, and somehow, some way, they tend to find their way into battles here on the
It's 60 points for a
Get
win.
placement than you.
Kind of throwing that
Huh?
conversation out there that
Get a
they
better
might
placement
look
than
to
you.
be across the river, while Victor and Queasy did
No, it's, yeah, because you have kills. What?
The video Victor posted,
No,
he
I'm
was
getting
talking
better
about, hey, come
placement
this
than you.
way, and Queasy's gonna box you up, Higgs. Don't you try it.
Yeah, that's big words coming from Vic though, because him in some pressure
Bro, you have 6
situations
kills. You're
always
not
seems
getting
to pull
enough.
up. The
What?
fight does
Bro,
continue
it's
at
reload
Monte
and
Lady
it's
with
2
Madden
kills per
going
point. I
down.
mean, 2
Chances still
points per
up. He's
kill.
in a 1v2. Veno on one
Yeah, it's also
side,
60
trying
points
to
for the kill.
for as many of those pieces.
The win, I
on
mean.
the other, making sure he cannot get away for free. So even though Chance is
Yeah, I got
lurking,
more
trying to
points
heal
than
up,
this
he's
one
just
here.
trying to buy some time. Separate Veno and Agers into 2
He did I don't know how to take constructive criticism, bro.
Really want to give him that opportunity. Just spraying with the Spire rifle. And the
What are you
Spire
confused
rifle is
about?
one of the new unvaulted
I didn't get
weapons
events,
for
bro.
facing kind of
I
a
told
stinger
you
for
that
the
you're
most
not getting
part.
enough
Even though it
kills
doesn't
when
have
you
that
like
fast
you're
rate
not.
of fire,
It's
you could
I didn't know. I'm not fighting good, but I'm just saying.
50 ammo in the
How do you make everything an
clip.
argument,
Just a
bro?
lot of pressure you could put out.
Yeah, one thing I can
Yeah, yeah, that's where that's where you say some stuff to like rage bait sometimes, bro.
by the loadout,
Like,
they
No one
haven't
is
taken
arguing.
much damage, so this should be a purely net positive fight for them right now. For Veno and Agers, it's perfect considering that they've kind of spent a lot of time here lurking about and waiting for Chance and Madden to initiate the fight.
but the only thing I was saying is that's for your skill. Like,
Just has to do is hit the shot there.
you should be having the kills you have, and then just better placements.
Yeah, there isn't a team
Like, I feel like you should be cool.
judging by the map, so well played for them.
I'm not talking about myself though.
Which is kind of surprising with AIC and JoJo Fishy landing on that mountain. Could have been a great opportunity. But there goes the first elimination from Venom. That's what really opened up this opportunity. And as you were saying, taking no damage. So even though we did see a couple scratches there at the end, you got to realize the eliminations, the damage, like you said, is going to be a net positive. So for Veno and Agers, they already have the zone pushing toward the north. They have the early game eliminations for points, so confidence has to be at an all-time high for them.
As much as I love this frosted flex rotate for Peter Bonafoyo, they are finding themselves in between a multitude of teams. Doesn't look like they've managed to entertain any fights just yet either, so this game could be the first set them up for
Can I get a pump shotgun,
comeback
please?
story if they get collapsed on. Yep, I was gonna say there's probably some really good teams set up there. It's Acorn and Bolts nearby. No easy pick by any means. We've seen the most success out of Peter Bonafoyo when they push those more underrated, newly formed duos, right? Folks with a little less experience kind of on the way. But right now, Peter Bonafoyo seems to be squished between
Yep.
some folks. On the other side, though, we have Ritual and
What up, what up?
Battle with
You guys see I'm top 10?
looking pretty decent.
Kind of crazy.
Huh?
What's your take on this duo here today? They need
Yeah,
a
top 10.
spot.
I mean, they feel like they're one of the teams when you kind of look at everybody, the uncontested drops. They have to be in everybody's favorites to make the global championship, possibly even win
Why
here
is Zach
today.
not
I've
playing?
seen some predictions place them inside of the top 3,
It's
and it's
boring.
just kind of building off of the chemistry. I think it was Vivid, Kelly talking about the
It's like, it's
placings that they
boring.
had in trios with
No,
Peterbot
basically
on their
it's
roster,
boring. I
but
was
you
about to say, then why are
never
you playing?
lose that chemistry. It's almost like riding a bike. They have one of the best POIs, and I say one of the best because it's an argument going around the community which is the actual best one, and they got the whole south side essentially all to themselves.
How many games can you fight Pigeon in this?
They have to have some of the best chances here this weekend as Skittle and Kai and get
10?
the elimination
Okay.
there. Essentially kind of cone
Yeah,
him
I
off,
think I need to
poke
win
the ball,
both of the
some would
games.
say.
Yeah, nice little elimination there. Meanwhile, we get a little update with Clicks here. Sitting atop Surge base right now. Got Rapid playing catch up here.
How much
Down
do you think Qual is,
inside
like
of the
300?
actual POI. Curly.
I don't know. I don't know if that
Tyler
was.
rotating around the outskirts here. No sights on them just yet. I'm not sure if Clicks is actually
Probably though.
making a rotate. No, Clicks actually has no idea it's gonna do it right behind him just yet. This is them. They get pretty far off. They'll probably render out here shortly. Either way, Rapid and Clicks will somewhat of a favorable zone here, so they'll be able to rotate pretty quickly, pretty easily here shortly.
Just kind of scratching my head just a little bit. Obviously, I think the Josh Yamzo, Seek Taki taking the left side, kind of where Clicks is above now, that's where they were landing, kind of fighting it out. Typically, you do see them use that cube to jump on other teams, but
Wait,
as we saw
people still do
Moneymaker,
search
Brian
towers?
around them, uncontested, they
Yeah.
went for an elimination. Towards the
Yeah.
left side, they're not going to be able to do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So a lot of those opportunities...
You can't take damage, bro.
As a team and jump on
5
them
years
due
ago.
to the competition around them may not necessarily be there, or at least
Yeah,
they're early
for
on
the
in
phone.
game one. But but as we continue to look around, we know Frosted Flats, Peterbot and Pollo are nearby. You see Oliver, OG, and X-Spawn in the distance. But as you know, Acorn and Bolts, they're the ones that hold down Frosted Flats. And you got to notice in the minimap, they actually have one of those two legendary POIs.
Nice sight lines on everyone around them. The zone's actually pulling straight this way, and they get a little favoritism with the zone still pulling over this mountain here. This is one of two basically high points that's available kind of in this side of the map. This can calls for some very interesting turmoil come to endgame. Meanwhile, Shadow Virgo. Man, we saw so many conversations start to unravel here. Talk about putting Virgo on the fraud watch.
I don't like how you
What's
can
going
get
on?
more
What
reboots
happened during
and
heats? It
you
should
get
have been a
overshielded
human
if you have
competition for them. But
reboots.
either way, they dominated their way through the LCL.
What do you mean get more
They did
reboots?
it in such a
Like
spectacular
if you kill
fashion.
people,
right?
you
We
can
saw
earn back
how
your reboots.
Virgo managed to clutch up
That's a
his
thing?
team, send himself straight through.
Wait, how don't you like that? What the fuck? I didn't know that's a thing.
There, right? You have folks like Venom trying to bet
No, I
against
like
him,
it, but I don't like how
but
you
MA team
can
came out
get
ahead.
overshield if you have reboots.
I thought you would like over shit so you get a 300 over everybody in England.
Causers taking a quick tag there in the
That's
distance.
actually, wait, just for like, that's actually crazy.
Imagine with that elimination, they did get a decent amount of surge. They got to start feeling confident here. Got to be quick on the button though. Storm is doing a decent amount of damage, so gold is definitely going to be relevant for them in this game.
And it's like
Let's
5
jump on
kills.
forward to the eastern side of the map though. We haven't seen too much from these shores. Booga and Braids kind of making it out, contested or not, they seem to be faring well. They're only 100 damage above the threshold. That's my main concern. It isn't necessarily the resources, the materials, anything of the sort. Because even though they're 123 above now, this is the first surge that we have in the game. So if they don't continue to accumulate those numbers, we could see a point in time where they fall below that threshold.
Yeah, this entire setup is, I was going to say, almost solely dependent on whether or not a team's going to rotate around the outskirts for a dead side, and I'm not sure I love it. Underneath them, you saw Comtrap and Darcy there, so the fight sort of broke out, didn't really have a meaningful ending. We'll keep tabs on it. On the other side, though, you have Jit here, just at the Latte landing. Again, so much concentration happening up here. Veno and Agers, which they deepen the storm right now, maximize their materials, and even that, even after finishing their fights the way you saw them do it. Look at this, their loadouts are not that pretty, not on the material count at least, and we're getting closer and closer to the 2-tick.
Yeah, it's not just the material. You see bandages in the inventory. Obviously, you know he needs those, doesn't want to use that chug unless he actually has to. But you can kind of see, because of a triple contested fight, even if you win the fight, not a lot of resources will remain when the dust settles. But they are going to go ahead and use the zone to their advantage to try to get Surge. Victor V and Queesia. A real peculiar situation, 18 below the damage threshold, uncontested on the day. And so you got to imagine with how long it took them to actually farm up and get their game going, they probably haven't had too many chances to get Surge at this point in time.
Yeah, this is actually very, very scary, right? Only 4 above here. If it would have went any differently, it would have taxed them incredibly just with the Surge being active here. But they're looking to stay inside the storm and play for some super key positioning right now. Now that the storm surge is actively turning on here, it's going to start costing them. But look, there's duos all around them. They just got to start getting active here, finding the shots. I was going to say, Queasy, these are the tags you need to hit here. These are your game-determining, game-defining shots right now.
You get 100 damage with the body shot. We just need to be able to hit those shots. Those are crucial ones like you were talking about. That led to 3 extra Storm Surge ticks, which was about 75 damage, possibly even more, because now he's taking that time to heal up. You gotta imagine Victor V also being very, very persistent to try to get them above the damage threshold. That's why they're gonna find themselves 43. Again, it's not a feeling of comfortability now that they're above that damage threshold, but it's a moment for them to breathe and reassess the situation.
I'm curious as to whether or not they have the extra heals to work with here at the POI. Well, rooted for them, so we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, Peterbot sees what's happening here just outside the storm. We're talking about them needing a little bit of activity, but look at this. It turned into a nice little
I genuinely
third-party
hate when I
from
have to
range.
win, bro.
Finds a fresh Elam there. Those are the big ones that matter. Peterbot Boyer rotating him from the outside of the storm. Again, no one wants
puts
to
her yet.
2-tick, and then the 5 is going to start ripping apart players that get greedy here. Diabzo, Josh,
How many games do you have left?
Their surge, I think for their tournament life right now, barely holding on, 59 above. There's a couple cheeky tags there. Can he get the Elam? He does. Nicely done for Diabzo.
And honestly, coming into this, I'm a little worried, you know, not necessarily knowing where they're going to drop as Josh does go down, but they've been in this situation before at the Summit Land, having to change things up.
Are you playing
at the last
controller?
second, but it gets even
Yeah, I'm just
worse
watching
with
this-
Josh going down.
I'm trying.
So left by himself. The blessing is they're at least above the damage threshold. On the other side, no blessings coming their way. Victor V down. Queasy still getting struck by Storm Surge. Eventually,
Drop another 12 kill in, bro.
before he gets sent
And then you'll be caught up.
to the lobby. And this is where you see game one of
You could just finish your
Finals.
tournament early.
Usually has the
Have
most tricks.
get back-to-back wins.
Storm Surge starting to take its toll. Queasy and Victor V are now down and out. Beyonzo and Josh not looking too great either as Josh gets taken out, trying to basically barrel roll his way into the safe zone. It was close, but a little too far. For Yamzo here, at least Josh's loot, he does get to secure it, right? So he gets a couple extra heals. He'll be able to go the distance for a little bit here. It's not too far off the placement, especially considering they pulled zone, but oh, not too good. This is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah, and you can kind of see him switch into that different shotgun instead of the striker. And that's just because he probably wants to shoot off to the distance. It does land damage farther than the striker actually would. So Yamzo trying to use his brain. Instead of preparing for a box-to-box fight that may never come, he's just trying to make sure he gets above the damage threshold. Bugha down in the distance as well, currently positioned up above. And this is where you can see how chaotic this lobby is actually getting because of Storm Surge. If you're not proactive, you're not reacting in real time, you end up in a position just like this. You see Braids on the other side, Bugha down, but he is really making it work. A couple shots can connect, he's gonna get him 100 above.
Yeah, Braids looking to clutch this one up by himself. Yamzo here looking to play solo too. Surge is now active. Yamzo taking a bunch of damage. Meanwhile, Braids is trying to stay active so he doesn't slip behind, but Yamzo's got so much more to worry about. Meanwhile, a team falls. He manages to catch a little bit of relief here, but for how
I'm
long
dead.
will that last?
I'm about to
Look
get
at how
shot
close they are
the fuck out the air.
Yamzo and Braids hip to hip
Yep.
as two of the only solos here on the backside of zone.
I was gonna say this zone could be a nightmare here in the next one, but it's not gonna be a max pull for either one of our solos, Yamzo or Braids, but it's definitely gonna be a ton of distance to overcome, especially for Yamzo. 42 below.
Wait,
active
is,
Surge. He lands a shot, but
is
it's
Surge
going to be a
based on how
trade,
much
so not a
damage
net
you do
positive
versus
overall.
take?
A couple of quick
Yeah.
tags are gonna land onto the back of X-Spawn. That's gonna get him 141 above the damage
I'm not
threshold.
gonna lie, I was
but you
mad
can see he's
confused when
running
I
out
heard him
of
say that.
everything.
Yeah, but that was an incredible play now. That buys him so much more
Who you
time
watching?
here. As long as he doesn't slip
I'm
behind,
just watching the
he'll
Fortnite
definitely be able to
broadcast.
turn this
Oh.
into something
I
here.
was watching
Yeah.
Honey, but then
Long he
oh,
waits.
and I don't want to hear
Later he gets
Bro, watch Ozzy.
We'll see if that ends up
Yeah, if you're not, yeah, you might as well watch Ozzy.
earning their
So boring to
draw,
just-
getting the most out of it as well. Two
But-
elims here and now.
I don't need all the extra
Comfortable, but the
commentary.
material count a little worse for wear. Very light here for the most part.
Yeah, and you can kind of see 400 damage above. We saw Reed's loadout for a second, Cooper's as well.
Gotta jump on some kid, bro.
Rifle. So you see their plan
Yeah, they
for
had to
this game
change it
monster.
because I
Tell me who to jump on, Pigeon.
trade working. Remember those days?
Oh.
Son?
Hoping to maybe pick up a pistol or something else as the game does continue, but you're seeing the update affecting a lot of the game.
I bet.
Even Clicks and Rapid here have a little bit of a struggle. Half their POI take.
Yeah, that guy at TikTok's so gay.
Rapid finds that opportunity.
That's like a little fucking oof.
It's at least a moment for them to breathe as they get another opportunity there. Not necessarily the elimination monster, but all of that loot.
Hey, but also
Clicks might have a good game here, bro. Clicks gotta lock in, though.
The most difficult part of Fortnite, and that's the end game where placement points start to get dished out here. Meanwhile, Acorn's down. Bolts is by himself, finding himself in the mix here, 10 below as well. But a couple players just have to fall here for him to be safe. So shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Is that turning, bro?
In any case, being a solo here is a tough spot to be in. Let's see what Bolts can do as far as clutches are concerned. We saw what Acorn did over the course of the last weekend as he found his
I'm
way
so
to a
shambles.
massive highlight. Meanwhile, looking at things from the high ground, you have Aiden just kind of holding things down, and Calixi.
And I just got
Yamzo
max
still
pull and
standing here.
everything.
Finds another Elim as well. This one onto Oliver OG. Very nice for them. That's 3 Elims and more placement points.
Yeah, from 2 builds to 65 plus. One of the most important refreshes
Okay.
that anybody can come at this point in time, trying to keep himself going. He's in the meat of those placement points. Top 10.
Random ass team on hype, bro.
Of them. And as of now, Aiden and Clixie, though, up at the top. They have not been contested. We're going over some recycled buildings down below mountains, so nobody really having a chance at this
You're
point.
my boy.
Look up, but we know it's only the night zone.
Top
Still
21.
early.
Ooh, Clicks versus.
This is so
Nope.
uncharacteristic for Peter Bonafoyo. They have pulled some max zones here, forcing them into low ground, cost them so much material. But this is a
Oh,
dangerous
they're about
place
to
for
this
all
guy.
the
Wait,
other
don't see that guy?
Peter Bonafoyo, the
Oh my god, this guy just refreshed the fuck out of Polio.
You're watching it go down.
Look
Meanwhile,
at
Venom
that.
Major, 7 eliminations, dominating right now.
Oh my gosh.
They are running away with things.
You can already see in the inventory as well, Mythic Pistol, which leads me to believe Victor V, Queasy, probably taken out by them, or something close to it as Higgs gets an elimination. They immediately try to...
Damn, the high team lost already. Peter about to night now. Oh shit. Polio trying to get up. Oh shit, Peter bought Polio height. Higgs curving the end game. They're actually fragging out. Holy shit.
Right, though.
All the good teams are playing good right now. Damn, and Peter Bar just got.
I
Yeah.
forgot so much the broadcast and way ahead of you guys. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Both teams being shattered and placed as
Yeah.
solos.
Doesn't matter how good you are, Pollo is dangerous. He wins his ones. Veno gets deleted on the way up, and he's forced to the ultimate low ground. I think another team's actually got their attention to the high ground.
Get brought down,
Pollo,
bro.
it's no sweat as he's trying to download what's
Pollo
happening here
solo.
around him. Meanwhile, you can see Vert lurking. You can see Bolt still clutching as a solo as well. And take a look at this. Ritual finding himself by himself once again. Cole doing the smart thing here, dropping him all the excess heals. There goes the material count. He has to stay in the storm in order to pick up these extra mats here to try to go to distance now.
Yeah, but these could be crucial placement points here.
Dude,
Risk-free placement points for the
Higgs and Curve are playing good right now.
what's going on here. And while
I mean, they ain't
Polio
mats,
has a
but
solo
okay, these got a
up,
kill.
Higgs and Curve are clearing out the mid and low layers.
Their kills are actually insane.
Has just been eliminated.
The 9 going down.
All the way in the modern Muzz and
EU
Rise
team
still
down.
holding strong. Their 5th elimination here. It could be between these 3 teams left as another one's gonna fall. QK.
Is Puck still up or did they die?
NA is so
Nah, Quick's
excited.
dead.
We're
They got
watching these
20th.
exceptional duos
Ooh,
go
what?
toe-to-toe
I
right now.
have-
Curve and Higgs trying to fight for the high ground here, but Pollo's putting up a strong defense. Curve goes around for it. He wants this high ground.
wow.
Curve and Higgs are playing crazy.
The win, there it is. Higgs beats
They got
down
triple
Pollo,
crown.
and now it's theirs to run away with. A little bit of fall damage, some extra shots here though. So
Who got triple crown?
recognizing
Yeah,
there's
but
some
what did
danger
Click
up
do?
top.
Like,
Remember,
did he fight them or
that's
no?
Rise and Muzz who are
I
running out
don't
of
fully
material here.
remember.
This is a big refresh for them. There it is. They managed to get the loot here, and now we're looking at the 2v2.
Yeah, that Mythic Warforged could be the
Hey,
difference.
people land on
Really
clicks.
no chance to use it. Muzz is gonna
Damn, Curve and Higgs with a 12 kill win.
to the zone, and Higgs and Curve end off heats with 18
They landed,
eliminations and start grand
like
finals with a
Josh
win.
and Yamzo
Had the
took like
pleasure to
one
talk
building from his
with Curve,
POI,
see what he was capable of, and he is carrying
two
that
other
momentum
duos
right
were,
now.
like,
Game
right next
one
to them.
to Higgs and Curve there. Zeke, what an exciting
I think I gotta end. That's 5 minutes.
What am I watching in game number 1? Oh my gosh, 12 Elim. Victory Royale out of Higgs and Curve. I cannot believe. Is there anything Curve can't do? Kelly, is there anything he can't do?
I mean, lose maybe, but honestly, Higgs and Curve played that so well. We got to watch so many different perspectives there where it looked like there was just so much control on the low and high ground. But then here, Higgs and Curve kind of on the mid ground, but also making sure that they're grabbing these elims, grabbing these refreshes, and then of course they wait for the chaos on the high ground.
Maybe if I
and
win
it was
this game,
Peter
I
and
call.
Pollo versus Veno and AJ, and they just
Maybe,
wait
kid?
until everyone's eliminated
think if I
each
get
other to steal that
272,
high
I
away for
qual, honey?
themselves.
Yeah, kind of crazy how high ground
No.
kind of played out here. I would have came into the NA finals here thinking that we would have
I'd
some
probably say no.
established teams up there throughout, like Peter Bottom Player or maybe Queasy even in the mix. But yeah, a lot of teams kind of willing to go for it. But Curve and Higgs were the ones to kind of find the timing that was necessary. Again, we talk about it time and time again. Sometimes taking the high ground just a little bit too early opens you up to just way too much damage. You can see it's 11 zone with just a 10-second timer left before it jumps
Damn.
to 12th zone.
It's
they
taking
go
out Pollo.
very late, and as a result of that, they only had to take out Pollo. And after this, Kelly, I mean, they just went ahead and rained down on the rest of the lobby.
Oh, and for it to be Curve and Higgs versus Muzz and Rise, I swear
Was that
everyone had
first
a
game or
mythic in
second
their
game?
hand as well. What
Game
a
one.
great show off. What a great
Who won?
game one, Zeke.
Game 1, yeah.
Higgs and
I mean,
Curve.
there's a reason
Damn,
they could've
bruh.
went ahead and won. He's a, you know, an FNC.
Curve might just be him.
Maybe we should hold that title. Maybe the title.
Anytime it comes out to Grands, bro.
Be the best in the world. Higgs, let's go ahead and get you a little W. You know, that sounds pretty sick to me. That was just game number 1. That was insanely chaotic. So many things to highlight after the game. What we're gonna do is gonna break.
I mean, last time Higgs came out strong too, bro.
Leaderboard.
With clicks, they got like a start out the turn with a first, fifth, and a first, and then they ended up in 10.
Don't laugh, Kelly.
I mean, their fight ability on that dude was crazy.
bro. I need some coaching. I love how the chest respawn.
Alright, chat. I'm finna end stream, bro. Alright, allow me to watch this a little bit off stream, and then I gotta get to work. You gonna rate rubber? You guys have a good rest of your day. Put a little honey right in there if you want. I will see you guys later tonight, man.